Hello once again and welcome to my channel, Dahilig. And sobrang namiss ko po kayong kausapin. At nito mga nakaraan, this past few weeks or months ba, halos puro mga kanta yung napapanood nyo sa video ko dahil na-busy po tayo. Ngayong we have to do other things other than doing and attending to my YouTube channel. And of course, kung bago pa lang kayo dito sa YouTube channel ko or sa channel ko, please don't forget to click like, subscribe, and of course, click the notification bell para updated kayo sa ating mga bagong videos. And of course, don't forget to share the video para mas marami pa pong makapanood ng ating mga bagong videos. And gaya nga po ng nasabi ko sa inyo, sobrang na-miss ko kayong kausapin, meaning hindi po ako kakanta sa pagkakataong ito. Medyo syempre nakakapagod din kumanta. Kaya nga nung mga bandang huli na yung kanta ko, sabi ko parang semplang-semplang, ewan-ewan na lang. But anyway, ang pag-uusapan natin today is about the difference between a public school and a private school. But there's a twist. It's not just knowing the difference between the two, pero with the consideration na nasa pandemic po tayo ngayon. We are in a pandemic situation. Bakit natin kailangan pag-usapan yung difference between public school and a private school? So, kailangan nating makonsider ito because most of the parents, and I've heard and I've spoken with some of the parents na, especially nasa Philippines, because of the consequence na nagawa nitong coronavirus na ito or si COVID-19 na ito, some of the parents have lost their jobs. Or isa na lang yung nagtatrabaho o kaya nawala ng trabaho, both parents. And so if their children used to go to a private school, nagiging consideration na, are they gonna pull out their kids and dadalhin na sa public school? Ngayon, there are also some parents who are considering, teka muna, kailangan ko ba talagang gawin to? So kung nahihirapan kayo na mag-decide just because you're thinking, private school kasi different talaga siya kaysa sa public school. Teka ho muna, bago natin tayo magsimula mag-alala na kung nasana yung anak mo sa private school, mapupunta sa public school, ano ho ba talaga yung pinag-aalala natin? So, isa-isahin na natin. Let's try to differentiate the two para mas malinawan tayo. Ano nga ho ba ang mahalaga to be to send your kids to a private school or sa public school, especially at this time of pandemic? Kung tatanungin nyo, ano ho ba ang difference ng dalawa? Meron ho, malaki rin ang pagkakaiba. Unang-una na sa tuition fee. Ang public school, since it is state-funded, most of the times libre lang ang magpaaral sa public school, especially in the Philippines. Here in the US, it's also free kasi nga state-funded, and going to a private school is a little expensive. Sometimes it's more expensive talaga, especially depende kung saan ang location, anong school. Ang next na difference between going to a public school and a private school, sa public school, syempre, dahil mas marami nga yung, kahit naman sa population sa Philippines, malalaman mo na mas marami talaga ang medyo mas hindi nakaka-afford going to a private school. So, marami ang nag-aaral sa public school. Kung marami nag-aaral sa public school, mas maraming estudyante versus the teachers. Of course, meron ding difference ang uniform. Hindi ko naman maipagkakaila yun na pag nasa private school ka, ang gaganda ng mga uniform. Talaga sasabihin mong, naku, mukha talagang mayaman ang mga nag-aaral sa private school. Kahit syempre yung iba naman average din lang, pero yun nga, ang lakas makamayaman kapag ang ganda-ganda yung uniform, lalo na kung nasa private school. Sa public school naman, syempre kung hindi nakakaluwag sa pamumuhay, malalaman mo talaga the way they carry their uniforms. Talaga naman pong yung iba is mararamdaman mo na medyo salat sa pinansyal. So another difference is the foods in your canteen if you're from a public school and if you're from a private school. So, syempre, private school, they can afford to buy more expensive food. So, mas masasarap yung mga pagkain nila. And that's for sure. Wherein, kung taga-public ka, kung ano lang yung kayang i-afford ng average na estudyante, yun syempre yung hihahain nila doon. Another difference is the school activities. So, the school activities when you are in a public school and when you are in a private school. Sa akin naman, I think, especially in the Philippines, yung activity is probably just not the number kasi parang pareho lang naman halos. If the private school can have more activities, I think the public school can also have more activities. Ang magkakaiba lang siguro is yung quality or kung gaano kamahal ginagastosan yung nasa private and yung kayang i-afford lang if you're in public school. And now that we have cited some of the differences between the public school and private school, pero teka, nasa pandemic tayo ngayon. Ibig sabihin, everything will be online. So, the students and the teachers will have to be in the class pero online, hindi na sa physical school. And they don't have to meet physically and personally, diba? So ngayon, most of the differences na minention natin kanina, medyo hindi na mag-a-apply. Let's say, uniform. So hindi na kailangang magbihis ng uniform kung online class, diba? Either, kung ano man application meron ka, Zoom or whatever applications you have for you to be able to do the class online. Pangalawa, yung kakainin mo sa school, sa recess. Since pandemic nga, online class, so hindi mo na rin concern yung kakainin mo sa school. Third, number of classes in a classroom. I don't think it really matters sa isang online class kasi if you're in Zoom or kung ano man ang application mo to go online for a class, lahat ng mga estudyante, all the other participants in that class will have to be muted and the only one who can speak is the teacher. So unless she tells you to unmute, then you can speak. Pero ibig sabihin, the only person you can see highlighted in your camera is the teacher. So hindi na rin nagmamatter probably yung laki ng classroom or ng class sa isang klase because online class nga. And the next thing is school activity. So, paano magkakaroon ng school activity at this time of pandemic? Everything now is online. So, kung i-consider mo yung mga differences noon na meron sa isang public school at isang private school, teka muna, baka pwede ka nga munang mag-isip-isip. The reason why I'm telling you all this, kasi may ibang mga parents whose children go to a private school and they are trying to decide kung ipupull out nila yung mga anak nila from private school and ililipat sa isang public school. Kasi nga naman online. So, ang magiging concern mo lang is yung tuition. So, kung ang problema mo and the only reason why you're pulling them out from private school at dadali mo sa public school is because of the tuition, malaking bagay nga naman. Especially if you lost a job and you cannot afford to pay the tuition sa isang private school na definitely mas mahal kesa dun sa nag-aaral ang anak mo sa isang public school. So, baka nga pwede mong magawa ngayong panahon ng pandemic in case you have plans to put them back or send them back to a private school later on. So, pwede naman yon, I think. So, ito ay, I'm not really encouraging parents na gawin yon. Kung afford nyo naman na ituloy-tuloy sa isang private school, why not? Pero kung sa tingin nyo magsasuffer yung education ng bata because hindi niyo na maitutuloy yung pagpapaaral sa kanya. Kasi kahit naman online, you still have to pay the tuition, di po ba? So, it's all up to you po. I-consider mo yung mga bagay. Hindi naman siguro dahil dadali mo sa isang public school ay hihina ang klase ng education. Ang mga teachers who are teaching in public schools have the same education na kinukuha sa isang private school. To be really honest, if I'm gonna tell you, if it really concerns me, kung dalhin mo yung anak mo sa private school or sa public school, it doesn't really matter for me. Kung the only concern is, will my kids have a brighter future kung manggaling ba siya sa public school or private school? Actually, maraming factors, in general, education is very important. It is very helpful for them to have a bright future or a brighter future. But if the question is, does it really matter kung they came from a public school or a private school? Actually, there's so many factors. And it's not just about the school. The factor would be kung the teachers are helpful to the kids, especially there are kids who are weak in a specific subject or in a particular subject and they need help. So, tinutulungan ba? Pangalawa, secondly, are the parents supporting their children, especially if they know, when they get home, they don't study, they just play videos, watch videos the whole time. If they're not supportive enough, then even if they are studying in a private school, then nothing will happen if the habit of the child is like that, no? Weak yung habit niya and bad yung habit niya towards his studies. Okay, then third, is the child himself supporting his studies? Or kung hindi, like, kung ikaw yung estudyante, you would know saan ka ba mahina. Mahina ka sa English, mahina ka sa math, you're not good at writing or memorizing or stuff like that, or pagdating sa mga exams, binabagsak mo palagi. So it doesn't matter if you're from a private school or from a public school. If you don't really study and you don't help yourself, wala din talaga. And we will actually discuss sa another vlog about graduating and finding a job or preparing for a job interview. So we will just discuss that in another vlog or another episode. So yun po, if you are going to decide, una, pray for it. And then second, discuss with your partner, say yung husband mo or yung sa wife mo, discuss whether you really need to pull out your kid or continue kung saan mga silang school nandoon, for as long as you see the improvement, for as long as you see both, beneficial yung school and ikaw rin nakaka-contribute ka dun sa school na yon, in order for the school to also improve and for the teacher to also improve, yung pag-usapan yun. Also, make sure na yung bata will also be agreeable, na okay sa kanya kung ilipat mo. Kasi kung magkakaroon din naman siya ng point dun sa mga magiging usapin nyo, then it really also is important that he sits down with you or yung anak nyo, mapag-usapan nyo pare-pareho. Kasi napaka-importante po ng education. At kung ikaw ay isang estudyante nag-aaral sa public school, or if you are parents of the children who go to a public school, you don't have to worry po na kahit nag-aaral sa public school, it is not actually the real McCoy. Kahit pa nga hindi na o-honor ang mga anak mo, it doesn't dictate the kind of future that they will have. Maniwala po kayo sa akin, because I graduated from a public elementary school. I graduated high school in a public high school. And I didn't even go to a preschool. I didn't even enroll in a kindergarten. Automatic nag first grade agad ako. And then when I went to high school, I spent my whole 4 years in a public high school. And nagkataon when I went to college, I was able to go to a private school. At actually, pinagmakaawa ko pa yun sa tatay ko because I really wanted to take up mass communications, and I told him I would like to go to Manila because that's where I want to take up my mass communication course. And he told me he would not allow me because we could not afford. But I told him, how can you say we can't when we haven't even tried? So, yun yung naging palaisipan sa tatay ko na bakit sinasabi ng batang to? Kasi iniisip ko naman, if he would not allow me, mag-a-apply ako ng scholarship para lang makapasok sa Manila because if I'm going to take up mass communication, mas gusto ko na to go to the real world of chaos, and which is in Manila, kasi importante na from the very beginning I already know how to adjust myself into a chaotic world, 'di ba? Kasi alam mo naman sa Manila nandiyan na lahat ng klase ng mga tao, ng mga impluwensya, and even the media. So I wanna expose myself at the onset, 'di ba? To mention lang, no, na kasi I graduated high school in 1993. But back in 1992, it was November, my good friend who was also my classmate in high school, she's actually a doctor now, no? Isa na siyang doctor. But she came from a public high school where I came from too, di ba? So kasi nasabi ko sa inyo, okay lang kahit nasa public high school ka, ang mahalaga, you're also helping yourself. Saan ka ba mahina, saan ka malakas, yun ang gagamitin mo in order for you to hone more. Ano bang may skill or talent meron ka, di ba? So, she invited me na kumuha kami ng UPCAT sa UP Diliman. UPCAT is University of the Philippines College Admission Test. So, we took and I applied kasi gusto ko rin. Sabi ko nga, baka hindi ako makapag-aral. I'm not from a wealthy family. So, my thinking was that if my parents would not be able to send me to a university for my course, then I would apply for a scholarship. So that's why I thought of going to UP Diliman, because that was my plan. So we went with my friend's uncle. So we took the test, but the thing was, I didn't know and nobody told me that mass communication is a quota course in UP Diliman. So when my score or the results of the examination came in, I don't know if it was around January ata, 1993 na yon. When it came, I'm not so sure kung ganon katagal dumating, but we took it November 1992. So when the results came, I was so excited kasi nakalagay doon, congratulations. Akala ko tuloy pasok na ako. The only thing na nakalagay doon is yung score ko is 2.25, and ang kailangan for me to get admitted right away is 2.2. So 0.5 lang yung kulang. So dahil 2.25 nakalagay doon, it's a quota course. So ibig sabihin, meron akong dalawang option, which I gave consideration, pero based doon sa mga other considerations, hindi ko na siya na-pursue. And kahit na hindi ako natuloy sa UP Diliman, naman, pumasa ako. Sobrang laking pride na sa akin nun. Hindi naman ako valedictorian, hindi naman ako top 5 or top 10 ng klase ko sa high school, even though it's a public high school. So, hindi ako ganun katalino para isipin kong ipapasa ko ang exam ko sa UP Diliman. Naman, diba? From grade school, I came from a public school. In high school, I graduated from a public high school. Iisipin mo, mahina ba talaga ang klase ng turo kung kaya mo palang pumasa sa UP Diliman, diba? Or sa ganyung taas na standard ng education na pupuntahan mo. But anyway, yun lang yung masasabi ko. Kung ang ikinakatakot mo is what the future will hold for these children, kung nanggaling siya ng public school or private school, hindi yun ang basehan. It doesn't gauge the kind of future that your children will have, even though they come from or they graduate from a public school or private school. Kasi it still depends on the children. It still depends on the parents' support or the teacher's support. And ang sinasabi nga nilang madalas is, education doesn't end in the four corners of your classroom. Sana po ay meron kayong natutunan. And if you like our topic for today, please don't forget to like and also leave a comment and in our comment section down below. And of course, share the video so that a lot of people would know about this topic and baka may mapulot at matutunan po sila sa ating topic for today. And this is Dahilig. Once again, please don't forget to subscribe and click our notification bell for more updates on our newest videos. Always take care, be safe, God bless, and always be happy and positive. Bye!